If your company already does outbound, then the biggest problem is usually not effort, it is aim. Most teams are making calls, they're sending emails, they're following up, and they're still burning time on accounts that are simply not in a buying window. Commercial Contract Solutions is built to help commercial service companies stop reaching out blind and start focusing on businesses that are actually more likely to be evaluating. So the real problem is not effort. Most operators are already doing the work. The issue is that only a small slice of the market is actually in play at any given time. Some accounts are actively evaluating, some are approaching a renewal point, and some are researching vendors. Now, some have reachable decision makers right now, but most do not, and that is the real constraint. So why does commercial outbound feel so brutal? Because most buildings and businesses are mid-contract, they're satisfied enough, or they're not looking, or they're simply not evaluating right now. And so your reps end up interrupting someone's day instead of showing up during a real decision window. And that is why so much outbound activity feels heavy, repetitive, and low yields, even when the team is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. So what Commercial Contract Solutions actually changes is this. Instead of treating the entire market like it's equally worth chasing, Commercial Contract Solutions helps narrow the field down to qualified commercial buyers. And that means better buying signal detection, stronger commercial intent enforcement, cleaner vendor evaluation visibility, and better decision maker mapping and better timing pressure. Now, this is not magic, okay? It's simply a better way to decide who deserves your team's time first. So that starts with commercial intent enforcement. Every prospect should pass through a commercial validation layer before anyone reaches out. And that means commercial classification, company attribute filtering, decision maker mapping, and service category alignment and territory fit. Now, the goal is simple: less waste, less guesswork, and a much cleaner output for commercial service outreach. So once that targeting layer improves, the same team becomes more effective. Your calling does not need to change. Your email motion does not need to change. Your CRM does not need to change. Your ads and follow-up systems do not need to change. Commercial Contract Solutions improves the data infrastructure underneath everything that you're already doing, so the actions your team is already taking have a better chance of turning into the right conversations. And the output has to be usable. A prospect record needs to be something that your team can actually act on. That means company name, website, location, classification, employee band, decision maker, title, phone, email, LinkedIn, and a cleaner view of who the account is. So this is not about vague lead claims. It's about giving your team a record that can support real outreach. So CCS also solves another problem. Most website traffic stays anonymous, even when the visitor is relevant. DataBridge Resolver helps turn a meaningful portion of that traffic into an addressable follow-up asset. Instead of losing that visibility, you can identify businesses visiting your site, understand who is showing interest, and create a better retargeting or direct follow-up path while that interest is still fresh. Now, put those two pieces together and the model gets stronger. On one side, your outbound team can focus on in-market commercial prospects with better timing. On the other side, your inbound activity becomes more visible because website visitors do not stay completely anonymous. So the result is better timing, more relevant conversations, fewer wasted cycles, and a steadier pipeline without forcing your team to work harder just to get the same result. So who is this actually for? This is for commercial service companies who already sell into commercial properties and facilities and already have some ability to follow up. Commercial HVAC, commercial cleaning, janitorial, electrical, plumbing, landscaping, fire protection, security, indoor air quality, and other commercial facility service categories. The best fit is a company that already has outbound capacity, some sales motion, or some website traffic and wants better aim. So just as important here is what CCS is not. This is not shared leads. It is not pay per lead. It is not appointment setting. It is not ad management. It's not a replacement for your sales team, and it's definitely not magic. CCS is the targeting and intelligence layer that makes your current operation more productive by giving it better commercial buyer visibility, better data infrastructure, and better precision. So if that sounds closer to how your business actually works, then the next step is simple. Request a coverage preview. We will map your territory and show you what buyer activity looks like in your market so you can evaluate the fit before committing to anything. The point is not to add noise. The point is to stop wasting cycles on the wrong accounts and give your team a better shot at reaching the right ones at the right time.